snarescience.com. Today we're going to break down single stroke takeaway. Okay, so this exercise is one of my favorites. It isolates the rebounded stroke using a 4-2-1 Herta breakdown. So the reason why it's a 4-2-1 is because it's a pattern that we do 4 times every time. We repeat it on the left hand, then we do it 2 times, repeat on the left hand, and then the ones. One of the best ways to understand this one is just to understand the groupings by themselves and how they descend in number. Okay, so taking a look at the 5s, which happen 4 times, when playing it, you want to think about rebounding. Rebounding is the most important aspect of this exercise, along with consistency of that rebound from hand to hand, along with height and volume. Now, one of the most important things to understand as we break this thing down from the 4s to the 2s to the 1s is which pattern stays on the same hand and which patterns alternate. The 5s stay on the same hand. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the 32nd note Herta, and we're just going to play all 16th notes. So it's still the 5 pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. But it's going to be all 16th notes. So you'll notice that the double right happened where the Herta used to be, and it stayed on the right hand throughout that 5. So now, following the 5s are the 4s, and because we're still in the 4-2-1 part of the exercise, the 4s happen 4 times as well. So as you'll see in the 4s, the challenge is not just in the pattern, but now it's dealing with the left-handed Herta. And we want to think about the rebound, the height, the consistency of sound. Again, here's what the 4s look like, removing the 32nd note. Notice the double hand exchange will be right first, then left, right, left. Think about it as backwards paradiddles if you want for this pattern. Notice the consistency of height and volume. It's easier to see and to break down and isolate when you take out the 32nd note. Okay, so with the 3s, as with the 5s, notice that they're both odd numbers. They will stay on the same hand. So the 3s with the 32nd note removed look and sound like this. Okay, so with the 2s, it's a little bit different. If we just played 4 2s, then we would stay on the right hand. But since we need to play this pattern on the left, we have to do 5 sets of 2s. So another way to think about the 2s is just to think about hand-to-hand Hertas. So taking the 32nd out of that, you simply have double strokes. But keep in mind, they have to be rebounded. So now we're going to add all the sections that we've done together, which is the 5s, the 4s, the 3s, the 2s, releasing on the downbeat of the left hand. So now we're going to play it twice. It's the same exact thing, once off the right, once off the left. Try to follow along within the patterns of 5, 4, 3, 2. Count them, including counting the 2s 5 times. Okay, so now we're going to play each pattern twice. When we get to the hand-to-hands, the 2s, we're going to play them 3 times. That way we can get back to the left hand in order to play that same thing off the left, stopping at the 1s. Each pattern will be played 1 time. The 2s or the hand-to-hand hertas will be played twice. So here's where it becomes extremely helpful and almost necessary to understand which pattern stays on the same hand, which pattern alternates. So now we're going to do the entire exercise, the 4s, 2s, and the 1s. So now we'll do the whole exercise a little bit faster. We'll do it at about 9 inches. As it gets faster, and depending on what height you're at, it's extremely important to maintain that same sense of consistency rhythmically, height-wise, and rebound throughout all variations. Okay, so now it's time to have some fun with this exercise. Substituting paradiddle taps in for the hertas. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video of the single stroke takeaway.